G'day Scarefest fans, Glenn here from FakeShamp.net. This week I've got a movie that comes completely out of left field. This is a strange and peculiar movie that is so uniquely Aussie, and yet it's attached to one of America's most beloved horror franchises. So what the hell is it? Howling 3. Now, I know that every single one of you is a horror fan, and I'm sure that you all love Joe Dante's classic 1981 werewolf movie, The Howling. And I don't need to tell you that it was released around the same time as American Werewolf in London, but didn't gain the same amount of traction. Of course, the years have been kind to it, and The Howling is now considered a classic, and over 4 decades it's produced 8 movies, one of which seems completely out of place, feels completely dissociated from the rest, and is arguably the cultiest of the lot. Of course, I'm talking about Howling 3, subtitled The MARSUPIALS. Yep, it's that peculiar entry that is entirely Aussie, and it tells the story of female werewolves that have evolved into marsupials with pouches, and then there's strange subplot involving a Hollywood movie production, crazy doctors, and a kaleidoscope of weird and surreal imagery that removes The Howling completely from its classic lore roots and aligns it with a more abstract and subversive brand of cinema. In fact, it falls comfortably into that Ozploitation banner that Tarantino coined affectionately several years ago. The movie was made in 1987, which was a glorious time for Aussie cinema, and it was directed by Philippa Mora, whose films include Mad Dog Morgan, Communion, Pterodactyl Woman from Beverly Hills, and Return of Captain Invincible. Notoriously, he also directed Howling 2, which is one of the most maligned and hated sequels of all time. But in his defense, he hates the movie too. He hates the way the final film came out, and he hates what the producers did when they interfered and tinkered with it. So The Howling 3 was his attempt to make things right. And well, I'm not sure he got the results he was looking for, because The Howling 3 is a widely ridiculed movie, but over the years it's found itself a loyal audience. It has a huge cult following. It stands alone as a great slice of schlock, and I think it deserves re-evaluation from all of those people that hate it. Look, I have no idea how the film is perceived over there in the States, whether it's forgotten or completely rejected, but down here it has a massive audience and the genre fans just love it. It's had numerous home entertainment releases over the years, most recently a brilliant Blu-ray release from Umbrella Entertainment down here and Scream Factory over there. It is a one-of-a-kind movie that might be completely out of place, but damn if I don't love it. I know I sound like a broken record, but do yourself a favour and find that movie. Howling 3, it's available on Amazon Prime over there, as well as those delicious Blu-rays from Shout Factory and Umbrella. They've got you sorted. And if you've always hated the movie, maybe go back and watch it with a fresh pair of eyes and take into account all the things I just said, and you might rediscover an absolute classic. Or not. That'll be for you to decide. Anyway, I just think it's fun. It's the kind of movie that sort of defines what a popcorn flick should be. That's about it from me, so thanks for watching, and don't forget to find me a Good Movie Monday. It's a brand new podcast we've been doing for a few weeks, and hope to get you on board. Just check out all the socials. FakeShamp.net is the main destination, but YouTube, Stitcher, iTunes, wherever, we'll be there. So until next week, when I pluck something completely obscure from the outback, I'll catch you then.